Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, you are welcome. If you are old, welcome back. So this is a series, as you can see, and so you have to go and start from the episode 1. They are very short videos and we cover a lot, guys. Okay, so I have been sitting here in the same makeup, hair and shirt, been filming like 5-6 videos today, 7 maybe. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about trimming and protective styling. Yes, what exactly is protective styling? We're going to do it today. Okay, so trimming. I would say, so trimming is actually like trimming the ends of your hair. You know, sometimes we have some straight or sparse ends, unhealthy ends that we have to cut off. You know, the ends are the oldest part of our hair. That is what grew out first, and it has been there, you know. Yes, so you have to trim it sometimes to make sure that your hair continues to grow nice and healthy. You want healthy ends, right? You do. So for your styles to pop, for your wash and goes to pop, for your braid outs, for your bantu knot outs, for your twist outs and everything to pop, you have to make sure your ends are really healthy and nice. And if your ends are really sparse and all of that, you know, your hair doesn't look nice because your hair isn't healthy. So you have to dust off your ends. There is a difference between dusting and trimming. Like dusting means you're like cutting like small, you know, just look at it. And so trimming, you actually like go in and trim your hair, you know, all the sparse ends and everything. You have to make sure. And I have videos of myself trimming my hair. If you don't know how to do it, you can actually go to see a professional to do it. But I have trust issues, so I would like to do it myself so that I blame myself when I do something wrong, because I don't want to blame you. You do it at the salon and I won't get the guts to tell you what I want to tell you, and I'm gonna come home and cry. No, I don't want that. So one may ask, how often should I trim my hair? You trim your hair when you see your ends are sparse, because if I tell you to trim your hair twice in a year or whatever, if your ends are not sparse, if your ends are okay, why should you trim, right? You trim when you see that something bad is going on. So that's why you need to study your hair, build a relationship with your hair and study your hair so that you know what actually is going on. Okay, so moving on to protective styling. So after following all these hair care do's and don'ts, shampoo this way, don't shampoo that way, condition, deep condition and all of that, moisturize, and then what? You have to style your hair, right? Okay, so protective styles are styles that have our hair protected, basically moisturized and sealed. So they could be styles with your own hair or extensions like braids, twist, wash and goes, twist out, braid out, bantu knot out, crochet, wigs. They are all protective styles. But is it protective when your hair beneath is not moisturized? No. So that is the whole protective thing. So you could be wearing wigs and it may not be protective style because your hair is dry. You've had your cornrows in for like 3 months. You don't moisturize it, you don't oil your scalp, you don't do anything, you don't wash your cornrows, nothing, you don't do anything. When you do that and you're wearing your wigs, the whole dirty hair growth thing, honey, don't trust it. Your hair needs to be clean. You have a partner that you sleep on a bed with, okay? So you need to smell nice, the people around you, and even for yourself, personal hygiene. So make sure you wash your hair and moisturize it. You get it? And with that, you know that when you put in a style, the style is actually protecting your hair. The main aim with protective styling is to have your hair protected or even having your ends tucked away. So do styles that do not require you to redo every morning. I mean, do low manipulation styles. Also, let's moisturize our hair whilst they are in braids and twists and cornrows, even with extensions. Otherwise, those long months of keeping them would be wasted because your hair will turn out dry, brittle and break off when it gets dry. You get it? So let's moisturize our hair whilst in protective styles like this. But with this particular one, I really moisturize my hair and I wouldn't be wearing it for long, for probably a week, 7 days, 8 days, 9 days. I'll take it out, wash my hair and redo it. You get it? So this is like a break for my hair. It's like a style, normal style, like a wash and go for my hair. So with that, I know that my hair is properly moisturized and it will be safe at least for the next 7, 8 days, 9 days that I'll be wearing it. Besides that, I have a leave-in spritz that I'll be spritzing on my hair every morning and evening before I go to bed, so my hair will not be dry. Besides, this is a feeding braid, so most of my hair is in it, you get it. So I'll actually get the chance to reach my scalp and cleanse my scalp and all of that. If you want a video on how to moisturize your hair whilst in braids, I have one, and I'll try and link it down below or up here, whichever way. Okay guys, so don't call it a protective style when it is not protective. Okay, let's not call it a protective style when it is not protective. So when you are in braids, you moisturize it, and don't wear your braids for 3 months, 6 months, honey. Why give your hair a break? Okay, don't be doing protective styles or protective style. I mean those styles that use extensions. You know, some people love braids so much that they do braids back to back, like they take it down today, the next 2-3 days they're going to get another braid. You need to give your hair a break. Okay, so after doing some braids, just give your hair like a month or 2 to relax before you go do it again. Don't do it back to back. Okay, when you do that, you put so much strain on your hair and your scalp with all the tension from the salon and all of that. Honey, give your hair a break. Okay, your hair is going to grow. Those braids, the extension is not what's going to make your hair grow. Okay, your hair will grow. You can stimulate your scalp with some growth oils, massage your scalp and all of that, and you can retain your length with the protective styling, but making sure that your hair is moisturized beneath and everything is protected. So do you now get the meaning of protective styles? I bet you do by now. Okay guys, so let's learn to protect our hair like I'm doing now. So for instance, I barely use extensions to braid my hair because I have very thin edges, and when I do extensions, especially with the braids and twists and all of that, and especially when a stylist does it and there's so much tension on my edges, you would realize that I will lose lots of hair. And when I stopped using extensions for my hair regularly, I believe like my edges are free now and they don't thin out like they used to, like before. If you watch my videos, you know that like the circumference of my hair is really thin, so I make sure I don't put any stress on my hair at all. So twist outs, braid outs, wash and goes, and all those styles are also protective styles. And do you know why? That is because we moisturize and seal it in. The fact that our ends are not tucked in doesn't mean the styles are not protective. There are so many YouTubers that are growing their hair out a lot with wash and goes, like Kimberly Sherrill, like Jalen Mitchell, known as Natural Rain. There are so many people, you know, who are growing out their hair with wash and goes. All you need to do is to have a routine. You know what your hair likes, make sure your hair is moisturized and sealed, and you are good to go. The only problem is that sometimes when you leave your wash and go on like that, it rubs on your, you know, the cloth you are wearing, it rubs on it and all of that, so it makes your ends sparse and then split ends and all of that, so you have to deal with it. When you master styles like wash and goes, braid outs and all of that, you are able to wear it. Sometimes people wear their twist styles for 2 weeks, for a week. That is because they have mastered it. So you have to find a particular style that you do. Besides all the learning how to do the tea rinses and the deep conditioning and all of that, you should know how to style your hair that will last you enough till that time. Okay, so that is all that I have to tell you today, guys. So that is all about the protective styling. Let me know what you also think about protective styling. If you have any topic that you want me to do, you can leave it down below and I'll definitely attend to it. If you have any questions, don't forget to leave them down below and I'll answer all those questions in a video just like this, and I'll let you know some of the questions some people asked. You never know, right? Okay guys, thank you so much for being with me throughout this whole series. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you are not part of the family yet. I appreciate you all. I love you and bye.